held a roundtable with minority leaders. RNC Director of Hispanic Communications, Helen Aguirre Ferre, was in that meeting. Helen goes on from Washington, D.C. Helen, thanks for being with us tonight. What was your takeaway from all this messaging today? Point, counterpoint. What's the effect, and will it impact in a positive way the Hispanic and Latino voters?
I think it's going to be very positive for the Hispanic and Latino voters. Mr. Trump had a great meeting. He talked to Hispanic and leaders, and he did as he did last Saturday, and he's talking about issues that are very meaningful. It's not just immigration reform, but it's also about jobs, economy, making the streets and communities safe, religious liberty, which is really important. We don't leave our faiths in the pews of the church. We take it home and live it every single day. School choice. Why should you be locked into a school, a failing school, because of the zip code that you happen to live in? These are the issues that really matter to Latino voters, African-American voters. He's addressing them face forward, and that makes a major difference. Democrats, you know, I'm appalled. I was watching your previous segment, and I'm appalled at Hillary Clinton trying to talk to us about values. Hillary Clinton, who is clearly corrupt with her foundation and used pay to play with the State Department, our national security at risk. She can't be honest with the families of Benghazi victims, American patriots. Who is she to lecture 14 million voters who supported Mr. Trump for the primary and the many more who are going to be voting in November? Who is she to tell us what is legitimate? She hasn't even had a press conference in 264 days. Wonder what she's afraid of.
All right, well, there's something important, Latina to Latina, Boricua over here, Puerto Rican, but how is he going to get the Latinos that are opposed to the wall when he says, hey, we're going to have a wall, Mexico's going to pay for it? Any suggestions or commentary about that today?
Well, I can tell you that we talked a little bit about immigration, but one of the things for sure that our polls show us is that 20% of Latino voters are persuadable. They're looking for a better option than Hillary Clinton. They're tired of being pandered to. So when you talk about, look, we want law and order. Mexico has very strict immigration rules too, and it's a felony to be an undocumented person in Mexico. So why wouldn't the United States or any other country want to take care of immigration as a part of national security as well as economic security? So when you break it down and you talk about it sensibly, as Mr. Trump is doing, I think it makes a difference and it goes a long way. And you talk about it as a major policy initiative that has to do with national security and economic security. What is wrong with law and order? What is wrong with making legal immigration easier and illegal immigration harder? We used to be a country that actually put the rule of law above everything else. And now we don't? That's not right.
Yeah, I know. As a former prosecutor, I worked in 2 different offices, and they both handled a little bit differently. With the San Francisco DA's office and the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office, there needs to be some uniformity. And we certainly thank you for your time tonight, Helen, and we'll see where this goes going forward.
Thank you.
And Olympic swimmer Ryan Lochte not out of hot water yet. He may be headed back to Rio. Can he swim his way out? Find out next. Also, a runaway truck causing chaos on a California street. You have to see this incredible video coming up next. Stay with us.
This program